It's glorious. It's 800 by 600. It's like we're back in the past. The CRT tubes. I mean, I like CRT. I used to own CRT. Oh, I didn't own that CRT, but let's get to it. Let's get to it. I'm baby slow, baby brain, but that doesn't affect the circumstances. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I just have to believe in my heart and my soul. So I'm gonna take a daring move. I'm not gonna kill this guy quite yet. I'm gonna put down that baby boy, that special little potato boy. We're gonna measure about how long it takes for this baby boy to pop out of the soil and say hello. I think it's about 3 spaces, and then he pops out. Yeah. So, but if you got 3 spaces, you got what you need. You got what you need, baby. I need to get to planting. Since dealing with the early stages of the level, we don't have to concern ourselves too much with building up a good defense. It's the waves that really set the standard for the levels. Otherwise, we could just kind of sit on our butts. I like how the cursor is custom, but then when you hover over it, it becomes something different. Give me my money, plants. I'm rich. Also, if you're a cheeky boy, you can always plant things behind zombies. I mean, there are situations where it's actually super beneficial to plant something behind a Zambando. They're not too common, but they exist, certainly. This naughty boy is a pole jumper. He will jump over the first plant he encounters, meaning he will not try to attack it or consume it. Which you might say, oh no, my walnut, it's useless now. But it will still disarm him and make him quite slow. That being said, he's still pretty slow. If you got a little bit far apart, you got what you need, baby. On the plus side, such fools will always run to the front line of the situation, making them easy pickings. Now, I think they also run over things like potato mines. So if you really want to, there's a bunch of ways to make these guys do something stupid. See, that guy ain't even making it to home, baby. Oh, I actually made it. Aw, heck, it was only a couple shots down. Well, so is life. So is the fish, as they say. And the last zombie drops for us a most powerful plant. A powerful boy indeed. This is a strong boy. The frost pea shoots exactly as a conventional pea shooter, but it also slows the enemy. Meaning, zombies will lump up at a certain point. They're pretty powerful. And since we don't really have to concern ourselves with the economic details, we can plant a bit. We're going to double up our production for this level, because I really like frost peas. We're going to focus on delaying the enemy, and otherwise procrastinating a bit, you know. I'm going to make a double line of sunflower, so we produce as much sun as possible. We'll also be using our gardening trowel a little bit. Optimizing our stratagems, as they say. Any more sun, thank you. Thank you. Give me my money! I didn't plant you so you could sit around and do nothing, plant. Actually, technically speaking, you did just kind of sit around, so... Sorry for being so insensitive to your cultural norms and values. Now, depending on how late you are in the game, there's actually strategies that involve, like, them sitting on the top row and all that. I think at the next line I can just plant a snow pea and not worry. Yeah, we're just going to plant some snow peas. There's actually no reason for us to plant pea shooters if we can deploy a snow pea instead. Just want to see how slow he moves comparatively. So he even eats slower. Even with this many sunflowers, it's taken forever. Come on, sunflowers. I know I put a lot of investment in you, but you gotta start paying your dividends. I did not start this sun investment brokering company for nobody's reason. I have long-term investment brokering goals, and I need to meet them by the end of the season. To understand the importance of a good portfolio. Love me a good portfolio. Nothing makes me smile like a good investment portfolio. Having multiple frost bees fire asynchronously is great, because zombies, when slowed, another zombie will walk in front of them and then absorb the slow. So with enough firepower, you can technically keep them all sort of slowed? The math is weird, but I assure you, it works in our favor. We can always deploy a cherry bomb. We should have enough sun by the time that becomes a relevant tactic. And now the true value of this large-scale investment is beginning to pay off. It does keep us busy. I do think that's one big benefit of the no sunflower strategy. You can just kind of sit around with your fingers up your nose for much of the level. Look at this poor man. He showed up to work one day, put on his finest tie, only to find out that he was had. I admire your persistent, zombie man, but life just doesn't work like that. As you can see, even a conventional zombie just doesn't have what it takes anymore. I think at this point we should just use conventional snow pea shooters to back up the back line, and then we'll have the defense we need. I might as well put up another line of boys. Really, there's no reason not to. I have seed packets, I have sun. Let me spend it all on hookers and blow. Welcome to late-stage capitalism, my good sirs. You might wonder why walnuts take so long to regenerate, because they're really just defensive plants. So that's the point. If you could plant them quickly, they could just be your defensive line, and that'd be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? A huge wave of zombies is going, but we have 4 peas per row. We're fine. I'm still not using a cherry bomb, because we really don't have to. But you know what? I got the money. I feel like being a cheeky boy. BAM! Have at these, Zombambos. Zambaroonies. Man, I wonder where he found that traffic cone. This is the Chomper. If you've got a front line of defense, the Chomper is the guy you want at the front. Chomper is great. He will eat zombies in the next space over. But what qualifies as the next space over is quite funny. If you put them behind a walnut, they will eat anyone trying to eat the walnut, which makes them a deliciously ironic counter strategy. I think at this point we start to get the seat. Okay, now we can look at zombies. We can be like, hey, what's this zombie? We get a name for them. We don't have the almanac yet, so we can't fully do an identification run, but, you know, okay, we'll put sunflowers here. You know, how about we call it a day? It's been 10 minutes, and I feel this, we got a forced significant number on this video length, which is enough for me to couple. So next time we'll finish up World 1, I hope. Blocks off zombies, protect the plants, that's true. That's true. I mean, if you want to, you can always just sort them all by the circus of value. But that's what losers do.